is introducing the new Zen line of chips. The Ryzen 7 is first out of the gate this week. Take a look at the stock story. Down nearly 12% in the last couple days, but in the last year, up 430%. Lisa Su is the CEO of AMD. Joins us here at Post 9. Good morning.
Hi, John. Great to be here.
So this run-up has really been in anticipation of what you just did, releasing these new chips. And I haven't seen reviews like this for an AMD product since the Athlon in 2003, like 14 years ago. It is half the price of the competition from Intel, uses a third less power. How much running room do you have with this? Because Intel has shifted resources away from PC development. They said they're pouring it into Internet of Things, data center. How are you going to be able to exploit that?
No, absolutely, John. So first of all, we're extremely excited with the Ryzen launch. You know, we've been working on our Zen processor for 4 years, so seeing it actually out in the market and consumers really loving the performance is really cool. You know, from our view, it's really a multi-year product strategy, and so we have, you know, not just Zen, but a lot of products coming over the next few quarters, and so we see it as really a growth area for us.
You've talked a little bit about the gaming market, which is going to be important kind of from a marketing perspective. These are the high-octane users. You said that you're going to be able to squeeze more performance out of Ryzen once some of these developers start making tweaks to their software to be able to do that. I think you said you've got 300 who are working on it. How soon are those results going to come out that might then spur more consumer demand?
Yeah, so if you look at Ryzen, what we're doing with actually the high end is we're putting an 8-core processor out there, where today most games actually use only 4 cores. And so there's some software tuning that needs to be done. We do really, really well for content creation and anybody who likes to, you know, run videos or edit videos in high-performance games. There are some older titles and some that we're working with into optimized software, and we expect in a matter of, you know, weeks and months that we'll get significant improvements.
It does seem like there's a few flaws here. I'm going to quote people who know this much better than me, talking about maybe lagging somewhat in gaming, depending on how modern the game is and how much it tasks the CPU. The shares are down today. We know they've been on an amazing run, but anything you'd like to say in response to some of these criticisms about, you know, the chips as you're rolling them out and getting ready to deploy them?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when you roll out a brand new microprocessor of this magnitude, this is really a from-scratch design, and we got over 52% performance from our previous generation, so we're really, really proud of the work. Now, of course, we have to run lots of different applications, and in most applications we run really well, either meeting or beating the competition. In a couple of the, we call them 1080p games, lower resolution games, we're getting a little bit less performance, and we're working really closely with software developers right now. You know, we mentioned 300 plus developers working. They're very excited, frankly, because we're bringing excitement back to the desktop market, so I feel really good about it.
What do you say to people who wonder how you're doing this for the price that you're doing it?
You know, our view is, you know, PC gaming is a great way to actually reach millions and millions of people. And, you know, there is a direct relationship between how many people can buy processors versus the price. And so we put out a great product. I think we're really excited to bring 8-core performance to so many more people. Some of the first users who have gotten have been like super excited. You know, they see that their video performance is improved by like 50% and numbers like that. So, you know, we think it's a really good balance between spurring interest in the market as well as, you know, ensuring that we have a very strong business going forward.
Patrick Moorhead's an analyst who we talked to quite a bit. He actually used to work for AMD. He says if AMD can ship in the tens of millions very soon, I think it'll leave a mark and Intel will have to react. Can you ship in the tens of millions very soon?
We are very excited about the demand, and we're ramping up supply, so I will say that we will ship millions for sure.
Can I just ask you, what was it like watching your stock? I mean, we're talking about it went up more than 5 times in like 12 months. Are you watching this? Some CEOs will say, you know, I don't even look at the stock price. Others will say, makes me a little nervous. And then there are plenty of others who are, you know, just welcoming it with open arms. What was going through your mind as this all has played out?
You know, I think what I would say is it's really nice to see how many people are watching us, how many people care about the performance that we can bring to the table. You know, it's a very, very competitive market. But what's really important to us is putting out great products. That's what's really exciting. And as the products come out, you know, I can't tell you how proud we are to be able to bring this kind of performance in. And if the stock does well, that's gravy on top.
Overclocking the stock price as well. Lisa Su from AMD. Thank you.